a lot of cats out there that just ain't up to standard, man. They ain't jumping as high as you lyrically on this album, dude. It's gonna be some brother. You sending some brothers to the lab right now, man. For real. You realize that, don't you? I don't think you realize that.
Hey, fam, I appreciate that 110, man, for real. Like, I mean, on some real shit. You know what? Like I said, I got a lot to prove, and I am coming for the heads of them niggas. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it's a hip-hop thing. I represent real hip-hop, you know what I'm saying?
Thank
and
you.
a lot of cats in the game don't really represent that, and their head is somewhere else. You know, they rather, you know, try to make a club hit or whatever. And I ain't shitting on that at all, man. That's cool. But, I mean, I need some substance in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
like, I need to be able to, like, give something to make, you know, like, not only just give something to somebody and make them feel it, make them want to dance, but also make them think or make them...
Speak on it.
Just feel me, man. Relate to what I'm saying.
Right. I'm definitely feeling what you're coming with, man. Well, let me ask you this real quick. Which tracks would you say on this new album are like the real standouts for you personally? The ones that you put in work and, you know, once you finished with it, you was just nodding your head like, yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm extra critical with myself. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm on level 30, I'm gunning for level 60. So I'm forever critical with myself. But the songs I'm definitely proud of, man. I'm almost proud. Man, I'm proud of all of them actually, but I'm
nice.
gonna name a few. Guessing Game.
Yes.
To me.
Dude, I heard that for the first time today, dude.
To me, dog, it's like, you know, when I came up with the concept Guessing Game, I was like, wow, okay, no one's ever done a record like this before. Like,
right.
I've been listening to hip-hop since 85.
And
it's like, 85 all the way to 2008, I've never heard a record like that before, and like, so I set out to do it. And when I was in the process of writing it, I was like, man, okay, all right, that's how I'm gonna do the line. I ended up coming up with a formula of a way I could do the line to coincide with the Guessing Game, and I was proud that I could do that. And it came out, I was like, okay, damn, I actually pulled that shit off. So that's one right there.
Word.
Another one is Colors.
Yes.
Just because, you know what I'm saying, once again, I've never heard anybody take colors, you know, certain words like red-handed, blue jeans, blue balls, you know.
Right.
Like, just taking certain words, man, with colors already attached to them and putting them in a song form and telling like short little stories. Like, I never heard nobody do it, so that's why I'm proud of that one. I'm proud of a song I got called Hands Up. Now, one thing that I was known to do, like in the past, for people who know me, like from like Out of Focus, Focus era, they always liked the fact that I was able to tell a story and people could visualize what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I really wanted to make like a short film on record with Hands Up. You know, while I was writing it, first of all, okay, it took me like 2.5 weeks to do this album. You know what I'm saying? Like 2.5, 3 weeks to do it. I'm sitting up in the studio, like, kind of like racking my brain, like, damn, how am I gonna make this story end? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I want to say, and I know how I'm beginning it off, and I know how I want it to go down before I get chased by the cops on this one particular story. For those who don't know about it, I'm robbing this convenience store or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anyway, I'm thinking like, damn, how am I gonna make this end? You know what I'm saying? And then bam, it just sparked in my brain, like, okay, damn, you know, I don't want to give it away, but I thought of the ending, and I'm like, damn. So I got that done, and I was proud of myself for doing that. So that's another one. But I mean, you know, you got Motown 25. You know, you got the Leak. You got Demons. You know what I'm saying? You got man, there's so many, man. You got Talking in My Sleep. You got a bunch of them, man. And I mean, I'm really happy with the whole album, man. For me to put this out, and it took like 2.5 to 3 weeks to do it, man. I'm excited that I even got it out there on time.
Okay, all right, El, let me stop you right there. Okay, you said 2.5 weeks to do this whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, I had 4 songs off the Europass that I used and put on the record.
Right.
But yeah, it definitely took like 2.5 to 3 weeks to do like them 12 cuts.
Nice. Well, with that being said, and from what I understand, you worked with Black Milk on the album. He did like the majority of production. Was there anybody else, or was it just him?
Well, you know, it was him. It was also my DJ. He goes by the name of DJ Dez, or goes by the name of Andreas.
Yeah, DJ Dez.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, so Andreas, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like his alias. You know, he does like a lot of techno, house, samba. He flipped the whole script with that, but he did like 2 tracks on the record. My partner in crime, T3, did one. It's a girl joint called Savior.
Okay.
And I got like little joints as far as like little interludes that was done by certain cats, like one dude named Denmark Vesey and another guy named Leaf. So
okay.
Yeah, so you know, but the majority was done by Black Milk himself.
Sweet. All right. So, I mean, was it? Yeah. I mean, what was the method behind? I mean, when you do a album in 2.5 weeks and you put all this stuff together, what's the method? Do you write the song first, or you just go to the studio and listen to the beat and then you come up with something? How does it go?
You know, it's so many different ways, man. I might take the beat home, might have one verse written.
Okay.
Go to the studio, knock that verse out, and then write the next verse in the studio. Or I might just come fresh in the studio with nothing.
Right.
And leave out the studio later that night with a song. Or